Good morning and welcome to a new vlog or podcast, whichever you want to look at it. I'm awake, I'm working, and I watched a video from Jordan the Lion, and he has been experiencing some of the things I've been experiencing with people possibly not liking my content or being attracted to my content. And after doing several videos on TikTok where I had lackluster viewership, but yet I've had 40 or 50 people travel through my live, just not stay, it can be discouraging, it can be frustrating. And I actually retitled my intro, well, not intro, but the video title to say knitting, coffee, and chaos. Chaos meaning you never know what I'm going to say. Now, a lot of my chaos has been about my past and how I'm making the best attempt at recovering from the trauma. But also, I like to keep a video diary of sorts because when I look back at where I've been, where I'm going, etc. So, I was going to do this video, but then I realized I don't look so good today. And I get frustrated with myself when I record a video. So, here we are with the audio. Yesterday was shockingly not so bad. It was my dad's 17th angel anniversary. And it's unbelievable, really, that he's been gone from the earth this long. And I don't know if living in the basement he refinished is helping. But waking up with Lulu yesterday and every day is a blessing, especially now that we've moved into this basement apartment. I no longer have the voices in my head. I no longer get mad at things I cannot control. I remember the fact that I need to be in control of my environment. And I'm always conscious of my surroundings, even if it's just a short trip to the grocery store or to the bank, etc. I'm always on alert when I'm not home. So, with that being said, I feel like I don't go out as much as I used to because I don't need to go out as much. And the lockdown taught us that we can order things online. We can do this, that, or the other online. And the social interactions for me were never that important. I never really had friends of that level where I would go have coffee or lunch, etc. So, I I don't miss that. But I do have instances of where I want and need to get out of the house. And I also thought about the fact that I have not been to visit my dad and Nana in the graveyard in a while. Do I feel bad about it? Yes. But then when I think about it, I think about the fact that it's just their bodies. And their spirit, their soul, what made them my family, is not there. I know there are a lot of people who make pilgrimages to the graveyard for various reasons, on holidays, etc. And believe you me, if I had the chance to live near a graveyard, you're damn straight I would be there every day, just fulfilling what I need in the sense of quiet, peacefulness, etc. But my loved ones, they are with me every day. And that is why I don't feel like I need to travel to see them or travel to visit them. Because even though they're worth the gas money and the time and the effort, I don't feel like they're there. And when I get random memories on my phone of them, that's when I connect. And with my knitting, I connect to Nana through my knitting. And I've always done so. And I believe she is the one who guides me to purchase when I do. And I swear up and down, hopefully, Nana willing, that my next bulk purchase will be the last for an extended amount of time, because I have plenty of product. And I understand that people are upset that Joann is closing. I don't do anything with fabrics, but I do like some of the yarn they have. But most of the yarn they have, you can get at any vendor. And I purchase where I want to purchase. I know there have been controversy about where people purchase, why they don't purchase at a certain outlet. But I don't give a flying fuck, since I have reservations and restrictions on what I can use. Right now I'm actually using Hobby Lobby. And that is one company that certain people don't like. And I understand if it goes against your beliefs. But as I've said in the past, I'm an independent thinker. I make my own decisions. I don't follow boycotts. I don't give two flying fucks what happens. And I'm going to say it. If the child is in danger during a pregnancy, if the child is not going to be compatible with life, a termination of pregnancy is necessary. If the mother is in a compromising position where her body is unhappy or in peril, in danger, termination of pregnancy is on the table. But if you're using abortion pills, etc., to terminate a pregnancy that is viable, that is successful, just because you don't want to be a parent, then don't do anything that results in a pregnancy. Don't engage in sexual behavior. Find your jollies with a battery-operated boyfriend. Because adoption is the option, or having a family member is an option. I don't support terminating pregnancy unless there is a life-threatening situation to either the mother or the child. And just because you find out your child is on some kind of spectrum, whether it be Tourette's, whether it be autism, whether it be Down syndrome, etc., it's not a good reason to terminate life. Because if my mother did that, I wouldn't be here. In fact, they told her that I was on the verge of death several times. But I survived. Through the graces, I survived. Which leads me to religion. Which leads me to why people are boycotting certain outlets. Because of a certain business belief, people are boycotting. And for me, like I said a few minutes ago, I purchased from a company because of the product they have. I don't give a flying fuck about their beliefs, views, etc. Because in the right situation, in a situation where life is not compatible with the pregnancy, I'm fine. But if you use abortion to just terminate a pregnancy because you don't want to be a parent, I got problems with you. And there is ways to prevent pregnancy by using protection, not the morning after pill. I don't believe in Plan B. I don't believe in it at all. So, do what you want with that information. I'm going to be continuing my crafting today. And I appreciate Jordan the Lion for inspiring this conversation, even though it went way off the rails of what it was intended. I did get to voice my opinions on many things. And I think I'm also going to do a religion, spiritual kind of explanation right now. I was about to say do it in another piece, but while I'm here, while I'm on a kick, I'm going to do it now. When I lost my dad 17 years ago, my belief system was challenged, and I was very angry. I did not understand why such an amazing person had to be taken out of my life when it wasn't my choice. And it wouldn't have been my choice to lose my dad at the age of 29. Because he was the one person who said I was perfect. Rest your soul, Dad, but I'm not perfect. I love you for that. And I appreciate you for that. Saying that I'm perfect when clearly I'm not. So, I'm not perfect, but nobody is. And if you think you are perfect, you have to take a look in the mirror because nobody's perfect. But when it comes to religion and spirituality, I really, really weigh heavy on the non-group, non-informing, non-pushy. I don't like organized religion. And that is what a lot of people are doing these days. And I don't agree with it. And that's a lot of reasons why I went off the rails politically as well. Because I don't agree with either side. And I believe love is love. And you can love who you want to love. And the man upstairs loves everybody, regardless of what people say, think, etc. But the reason I'm frustrated with the man upstairs is because he allows things to happen that I don't agree with. Some of it natural disaster, some of it terrorism, some of it just random death. Now, I've said before that I want to explore my past life. I want to find out why I'm so intrigued by the things I'm intrigued by. Why my interests are so spread out to where I am interested in the macabre. I'm interested in things that other people are very squeamish about. I like certain things that other people do not. And bless my soul for being one of those who is attracted to the macabre, attracted to the morbid, and I have no problems with death, dying, etc. But I'm afraid of it myself, even though I know where I'm going. I know who's going to be there. But I'm afraid of the end of life. Even though I know I'm safe, even though I know people are going to be there for me, I think it's not living anymore that makes me nervous. Not waking up the next day, missing out on life. So, that's why I have these fears. It's a fear of missing out. It's a fear of not being here for my dog. It's a fear of not being here to take care of my community. It's the fear of not being here to protect what is right. So that's why I'm afraid of dying. If nobody's going to stand up for what's right, we're all going to go into hell again. And we have our own definitions of hell. So don't come for me. But I chose to walk the life of spirituality. I didn't decide to become a witch. I realized my powers. I realized that I can live a peaceful life without organized religion, without focusing on certain things. So, with all that said, I'm going to end this podcast and go enjoy my life. I thank you.